Hey, Nick House again with the Deutsch team. I'm back to give you another tip of the week. We're going to do another demonstration. This tip of the week, we're kicking off fall, and we're going to teach you how to cut up a butternut squash. Also want to remind you, October 23rd, we're doing a demonstration on Glenmore. Anna, my girlfriend, and Mr. Deutsch himself are going to be making a couple things from scratch. Mr. Deutsch is going to teach everyone how to make limoncello from scratch, and Anna's going to demonstrate cream puffs from scratch. All right, Anna, take it away.
Awesome. Hey everybody, this is a great time of the year to celebrate squash, zucchini, and just anything fun pumpkin related. Pumpkin spice, you know how it goes. So we're gonna do a demonstration on how to cut butternut squash. So first we just have our basic cutting boards here. We have the smaller butternut squash to give you the idea, but normally they come a little bigger, so just decide which one you're willing to try out. Don't be intimidated by doing this. Don't feel like you need to buy the ones that are cut up. Let's do this together today to show you how easy it really is. All right, so first we're gonna grab our knives and we're going to cut off the tip of the butternut first. So we'll just chop that right off. Perfect, okay, and we'll discard this. I always like to have some bowls when we're working, one for discarding and one for keeping the final product. So kind of keep that in mind. It helps you kind of feel working clean and a little more safe in that. So next, we're gonna cut the bottom off. So let's get those ends off. So we'll flip that around and let's go ahead and just cut that bottom right off. Beautiful, okay. Just like that, we'll discard. Now, as you see, like the top here is just whole itself, and the bottom, kind of show them the screen, it almost looks like a pumpkin, right? So this more thicker area is going to have some sort of a hole inside. So we're going to cut that right off. And it gets a little tougher, so don't be intimidated. Perfect. Yep. Follow through with your knife. There you go. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to set this off to the side. We'll come back. And let's go ahead and turn this on a flat surface. So yeah, anything you're not cutting, get it out of your space there so you have all the room to work with. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and trim the sides with our knife. And we're just going to cut that right off. Yeah. So if you feel like you're cutting a little bit, you want to make sure when you're cutting it though, you don't leave any white on. So it's better to almost cut off the skins rather than peeling. Okay. Okay. All right. Perfect. So we also have some other fun tools here that we're using. Our knife, and these are bench scrapers. They're great for pastry, pasta, anything related with flour, but they're also great for scooping up and maneuvering items out of your way. So we're gonna take this and scoop up all of our leftovers and discard it into our discarding bowl. Kind of clear up
I
our...
got one too.
Yes. Perfect. Okay, put that off to the side. Now we're going to get to the pumpkin gut. So it's small, but enough to what you want to cut in half. And then we're just going to gut that out. Perfect. Yes, very good. So yeah, feel free to pull this nearby. And then take a spoon here, a spoon a little bigger than just a normal cereal spoon or soup spoon. And you just want to gut that right out. So we'll just essentially just kind of core that, the seeds and all the guts right out. Okay, perfect. So you're kind of left with a hollow inside. Okay, so we're working on it. Almost there. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. Okay, so those are done. Yep. And if your sides become a little bit too thin and you peel it off, that's okay. Just remember you have this full, thick, hollow part that we can work with too. Okay, so let's do one at a time. So we just hollowed these out. We're just gonna cut them into strips. So we'll just kind of cut these. Perfect, yep. Just like that. Alrighty. Kind of cut that up. So we'll cut them into strips first. Okay. And then I have this guy, I'm just going to cut that in half to create another strip. Okay? Put that off to the side. Now work with only a couple at a time, but we're just cubing them up. We're gonna essentially just roast these, make a puree. We can make a pie out of this, just some toppings for later. So we'll decide that when we get there, but a rough chop will do just fine. So these nice strips here will work great. So what we're gonna do is just take a couple at a time, whatever you're comfortable with. Don't overdo it, we have all the time. And we're just gonna go ahead and just cut up some chunks. Set that off to the side. We'll come back for the rest. So we have a couple more here. We'll slice those through. Set those off to the side. And then we'll finish up. Okay. We'll wait for Nick to finish up here. But these are going to be a little harder to cut the inside, the hollow part that we've gutted, just because they're not uniform. So just, embrace the free spirit of that going on. They will be a little chunky, but that's fine. Back to our bench scraper. This is our main tool. So grab your bench scraper and let's go ahead. And we're going to use our bowl for the final product. So let's go ahead, scrape that up, put it right in here. We'll just share it today. And yeah, perfect. And I'll just do the same here. On to the next part. This part's a little easier. All right, and now we're finally finishing up. What a good time that was, right? Okay.
And Anna, what can we add this to make a good dish with?
Good question.
What's a good ingredient?
So, what we can do with this is, essentially, we'll have a pile here of it all cut up and ready to go. We'll just take some oil, and when we're ready, we'll go ahead and just, give it enough to go around. So just a nice swirl. We have a little salt you can just sprinkle over top. Feel free to grab your spoon and just mix that up. I like to add a little bit of fresh thyme just because it's fun. And that's easy to work with if you haven't worked with fresh thyme before. You essentially just hold it from the top and then peel off, and then all those little leaves will come right off, and you can kind of drop that in there. Discard of the stem though. Anyway, you can go ahead and roast this up, eat it on a pizza, put it in your pasta. You can just eat it plain as a side dish. Or you can have fun with it and make a dessert. You can go ahead and make like a butternut squash pie, butternut squash cupcakes. There's endless recipes that you can find and really have fun with. So here's just a couple of visuals of the end result, and they're delectable. Try it out. So good. We do have the before and after for you, so go ahead. You could even top it on your pizza a little bit. You can make a puree with it. But yeah, loaded question, but it's a great product to have during the fall season and share with all your guests.
That's the tip of the week. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, remember to keep us in mind for all of your real estate buying and selling needs. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me. Thanks. Da-da-da-da.